Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reaction. Today I have my first Chris Stapleton reaction video on the channel for you, and this is a cover of the song Tennessee Whiskey. And this is a song that's been covered, I believe, hell of a lot since it was originally released in maybe the 70s. But yeah, I've heard the original to this song and I've heard a couple of covers. But Chris Stapleton. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm doing Chris Stapleton. To be honest, I never really knew who he was, but I've seen a couple of videos where people are reacting to his national anthem at the Super Bowl. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl that's just gone or one from a few years ago, but I see quite a few videos coming up, and then like it's the American national anthem that I don't really know and things like that. So I will get round to doing it, but I wanted my first reaction to him to be a song that I knew pretty well and that I was aware of, and Tennessee Whiskey is one of them songs that I know. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to giving it a listen and like seeing what all the fuss is about, basically. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of videos of people reacting to him, and I have no idea who he is. So same as usual. Any information on him in the comments down below. I love reading them. If you live in London, you'll see me on the train like going through these comments at times. Like sometimes I can get comments like that long and it's all like bios of them, so I do sit and read them. But yeah, so any information, let me know in the comments down below. Let me turn these closed captions off because I don't need them, and let's get into this. I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy.
Used to spend my nights out in the ballroom, liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're right smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're right sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places, y'all. Found the
He has a fantastic voice. I'm not going to lie. I really do like his voice. But I like this song as well because it is the case that, like, I went through a phase in my early 20s where I was a big drinker, and it come to a point where it got out of control, that it was like my breakfast was either a Jaeger bomb or a snake bite. So like it got to a point where my drinking got really bad, and then it got bad to a point where I didn't really see a way out. I was running a pub at the time. I was working in and running a pub, so like I had it available to me on tap, and like at the time I got to know like the owners of nightclubs and things like that, so they was letting me in and giving me free booze, and I was getting free booze from work. And it's almost like because it was on tap, it got to a point where at first it was fun, and like then it became like an addiction and a necessity every day. And I was going through my own crap in my own head anyway, so it was a nice escape, like to like the alcohol helps you get away from that. But to be honest, it was one person that got me out of that situation, and like got me out of the pub, got me away from all of that, got me away from that lifestyle. And like it is the case that like you think back and you think to that like if it wasn't for that person in my life, God knows what would have become. I really have no idea.
look for love in all the same old places, y'all. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. Yes, it is now. But when you poured out your heart didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
You know what? It's strange that like I was just watching him like doing his guitar solo there, and like I was thinking to him, like I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and then I look at like videos like this and I see what he's doing with his fingers and that, and I'm just thinking like I couldn't bring myself. I can type 100+ words per minute. But and that's all through muscle memory. That like, I can sit here and type without even looking at the keyboard, and it's absolutely fine. It's all through muscle memory, and it's the same with a guitar. Like the more and more you do it, it becomes muscle memory, and it's fine. But just watching someone do it, I'm just like it's like giving me a headache, thinking like I can't do it. I can't do it.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. And it's Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey. You're right smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey.
That was incredible.
Thank you all so much. You've been a wonderful audience. Good night.
Do you know what? That was incredible. I'm so glad I chose this one as a first time to react to him as well. That I'd like I said, I like this song, but this is a song that I've heard in the past, but I've never really like taken much notice of it, to be honest. Like it's played in the background and things like that. I know my dad's played it a few times from the original artist and things like that. That I've never really like paid attention to. It's only when you listen in your ears and like you get so engrossed in a song that you actually sit and listen to the lyrics, and that's what I love about music, because like even though like for this song it doesn't speak to exactly what my situation was, but it's a song that like you listen to it and you listen to the lyrics, and like to be honest, I've not really thought about that time. Like you got to think it was near enough 20 years ago, so I've not really thought about that time in the pub and like the drinking and the person that brought me out of it. And it's not things now that really cross my mind, because it's that far in the past that I don't really need to be thinking about it on a daily, weekly, monthly or yearly basis. It's just the thing that it doesn't happen. That like, but yeah, and then you can just listen to one song and boom, just like that like a whole part of your life just comes flooding back. And like sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing and things like that. But I don't know, I look back at that point now and like yeah, I do think to myself that like I don't know if I would have ever been able to bring myself out of the position that I was in, and I don't know how bad it would have got if that person never came into my life when they did. But yeah, I don't look back and see it as like a bad experience. I see it as something that, like, I came out of that coming out of that situation the way that I did, and then being able to look back and knowing what put me there and what I had to do to get out of it. Because yeah, someone turned up in my life and they helped me out of it, but a lot of it was through me as well. So like, it made me a lot stronger in that way as well. And it the situation that got me there, it helped me learn to let that go and forget about it, because it's a battle in your own head. There's certain things in this life that you can't change because it means having to try and change other people, and you can't do that. And for me, that's what I realized. I realized that I can either go through my entire life like trying to change these people and the way they are towards me, because it wasn't just one or two people, it was like a whole lot of people, that or I could just think, do you know what, that sod it, it's the case that I can't change other people, so I need to learn to let that part go if I want to find happiness. And that's what I done, and that's what happened, and I let it go, and then years later it actually got resolved just out of the blue. So yeah, so I don't know, but I really enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm rambling on. This kind of went into a life story thing. I do apologise, but I really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to doing more Chris Stapleton. Like, the idea of this video was to focus on him, and his voice is absolutely incredible. Some of them notes that he hit in that performance was just mind blowing. And I will do the national anthem as well. Like, it's the US national anthem. I will get around to doing it. But yeah, I wanted this to be a first one, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to go and do a whole lot of research on other songs that he's sung, and I want to react to them as well and things like that. So yeah, leave your suggestions in the comments down below. They are always welcomed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy, have a nice day, stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you in the next one.